Hi everyone, how are you today? It's a Monday, yes it is. So that means today we are doing Makeup 101, which is just the basics. Well, the basics and maybe a couple of more, we'll see. But have you ever wished that all of your makeup was in one place, that you just had to pick one up, you didn't have to dig through a bag, you didn't have to dig through a case or that dreaded makeup drawer? I know we all have them, the makeup drawer. Yes, full of all sorts of things, most of which did not work. Well, today we're going to talk about this great makeup that I dearly love that comes in one palette and you use one brush. So exciting. I'm telling you guys, this is good stuff. It's cream. It's great for mature skin, which of course I have. I'm 68 years old. So yes, I have mature skin. I think everything on me is mature, if you know what I mean. Oh goodness. But we like to use 3 shades to create one layer of makeup. I like simple. That's what this is. It's a little bit, yes, I am excited. Okay, we're going to start with our contour shade. Contour is a dark shade, which is really scary at first because you're like, what is she putting on her face? She's putting contour. And why? Because it's going to frame my face and it's going to give it some depth and definition. Now we're going to lift the cheek because everything on me needs to be lifted. So we're going to start right on that cheekbone and go up towards the top part of the ear. There you go. We're going to do the same thing over here. Now this is not contour. That is just a loss of volume from my weight loss journey. And so to get healthy, I now have like natural shadows on both sides of my face from loss of volume, but that's okay. I can live with that. Now we're going to come in, we're going to go right along the jawline and we're going to define it. What about allergies? Are these products clean? Yes, I am an allergy person. As far as, my nose, my skin, I have rosacea. As you can see, it's a little bit purpley today. I never know what is going to trigger it. It's one of those things. But I can wear Seint cream makeup without an issue. Hi, Rosie. How you doing, my girl? So again, we're going to define the jaw right over here. The other thing is, if there's any issue, should you purchase this, if there's any issue whatsoever, Seint has a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. So there you go. That's the other part that makes it so great. So now we're going to come, since we've defined the jawline, and we're going to just drag it down our neck. There we go. Why am I doing that? Because I did have a weight loss. And I do have now a turkey neck. Yes, I went from a lovely double chin to now a lovely turkey neck. It is what it is, but hey, I'll take the weight loss and the health any day. Now, with contour, you can do several things. You can define your face. You can contour your nose. You can use it as an eyeshadow. Or you can line your eyebrows with it. You can even line your lips. So you get a lot of bang for the buck in this one little tin. Now we're going to move to the second shade that comes in the starter palette. And again, these shades need to be custom color matched to you. These are my shades. Yours will probably be different depending upon your skin tone. So today I'm using a brightener. Mine today is white peach, and so I'm just going to brighten the center of my face and come right down the middle of those contour lines. Do you see how much narrower my nose looks and how it's a little bit more elongated? It's me, only a little bit better. That's the beauty of Seint. And we're going to highlight the Cupid's bow and the center of the chin. Now, if you have marionette lines, laugh lines, whatever you want to call them, they're folds, so they create a shadow. When we created a shadow with our contour, we can take the shadow away with our brightener. Now, Is the fold still going to be there? Yes, it is. But it's going to be a lot less noticeable. And that's what we're looking. We're not looking to look like we are 20, still 30, or even 40. What we're looking to do is be us, a little bit more natural, and just a little bit better. That's it. So brightening, we're going to brighten the center of the face. So we've got, here we go, we're done vertically. Now let's do horizontal. So what I'm going to do is brighten the inner and outer corner of my eye, and I'm just going to make a diagonal line up. Look at the lift. It's like a fake eye lift using just a different shade. Why did nobody tell us this years ago? I don't know, but I'm telling you now. Here we go, the outer corner and then right up into the temple, just with a little bit different color of a shade. Now, I am not going to go underneath my eye because I don't know about you, but I have crepe skin under there. So I'm just going to come right down into the corner of the eye, then right down to the side of the nose. And by brightening that, again, we're using it as a focal point. It's going to give a little bit different of a look. Just that simple. Again, but a little bit better. Now we're going to move to the main shade. Main shade is just that. It's going to be the color that is closest to your natural skin tone. Now, where does it go? It goes where you don't have any other makeup. Like right here on my cheeks. A little bit here, a little bit here, because I don't have any makeup there. Again, the cheek. And look how this color corrects my rosacea, especially on this cheek. I must have slept on this side of my face because normally when I do that is when the rosacea shows up on one side of the face and not the other. So I'll tell you, I slept like a brick last night. We had a busy weekend. Okay, just a little bit of the main shade up there. That's it. We're done. This is your foundation. This is what you put in your when you shake up that bottle and you put it all over your face. Only we strategically place this. It's different shades, and we're going to blend it so each shade stays where we put it. It has a job, and we're going to let it do its job. Now, today I chose a Lip&Cheek shade of Black Cherry. She is such a scary shade, and she looks like jet black on the website. She's not. She's a pretty red wine color. And she is a gloss, and she's dual purpose, lip and cheek. So we're going to come right up here, and we're going to put her in between the highlight line and your contour line. There we go. And she is going to be our blush. There we go. I apologize for the sniffles. Like I say, it's allergy season in Louisiana. I live in Southeast Louisiana, and we really didn't have a winter to speak of. It was cold a couple of days, really, really cold for about a week. But it wasn't cold enough to kill the ragweed and all those things that are blooming right now, because it's spring. It's hot as heck here, but it's spring. Yeah, I know. The other thing you can use this for, your Lip&Cheek, is you can use it as an eyeshadow. So you see, you literally can do your entire face in one compact. There you go. So let's put a little bit over here. Again, this shade is Black Cherry. I have shown you several other shades like, I know. It's like, it is, Rosie, it's allergy season everywhere, I think. And again, once mine usually start, they don't let up. And they really were kind of yuck through the winter too. So, because again, like I say, nothing died. We didn't get cold enough for anything to die. Now, you can use your Lip&Cheek as an eyeshadow, your blush, and again, your lipstick. So there we go. My entire face, everything that I used to dig in a bag for, try to decide what color I was going to wear, And how do I choose my colors? Usually by what I'm wearing. That's just, you know, real scientific. I have on a blue blouse, then I look for something kind of purpley brown. Now that I have green on, okay, let's bring out the pink. So there you go. Real scientific. Yeah, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Now, cream makeup does need to be set. So you either need to use a setting spray or a setting powder. You can use it before you blend. You can use it after you blend. It's the, you know, you're in control here. This is the beauty of Seint cream makeup. So what we're going to do is we are going to start at my jawline, simply because if I don't do it now, I will forget. Many times I have thought I just look like, you know, the cat's meow, and then I turn at the grocery store and catch, you know, the profile in the car window, and it's like, I forgot to blend my neck. So we're just going to go along the jawline and just little soft swirls. That's all. Soft swirls, and then drag them down our neck. And why are we dragging them down the neck? Just because we're creating that shadow to make either your double chin or your turkey neck, like I have, less noticeable. Just depends. It's like at our age, over 60, some over 50, you're either going to have one or the other, you know. I have the turkey neck. So there you go. Now, we're just going to start at the jawline and work our way up. And I am just stippling, which is pressing this makeup into my skin because it is cream. And that's where I want it to stay and where I want it to go. It's going to move with my face, which is one of the most wonderful things about cream makeup, is it doesn't sit on top of your face. It moves with your face. So now having those white cakey lines here, have you ever had those? Yeah. And I loved my liquid makeup. My liquid makeup, I used it for years, and it worked beautifully for years. But then once I turned 60, I don't think anything worked at that point. It's like everything totally changed. So we're just going to continue to stipple. There we go. Now, we're going to catch the lighter shades. I like to go a little bit lighter to darker. You can do what you want. What you don't want to do is this. Forget everything you knew about blending. You don't want to blend it all together. Again, we put it strategically placed it, so we need to strategically blend it. There we go. So we're just going to continue to stipple and see how the brightening is staying where I put it. I'm going to flip my brush around to the domed in. So it's staying where I put it, and I'm just spreading it. Now, the longer it sits on your face, this is cream, it's going to warm to the temperature of your skin, and it's going to be that much easier to blend. There we go. We got a good group today. Where's everybody from? Again, I'm Southeast Louisiana. I'm from the South. What we would call the deep South, because any deeper and you're in the Gulf of Mexico than where I am. Now, we took the time to contour our nose, so we don't want to blend it out. So what we're going to do is tap up the center and just a little bit on either sides just to soften. Oh, from Ontario, Canada. Cool. Dallas, you're a neighbor too. Well, about a 9-hour neighbor, I think, but yeah, not 4. You're hot too, probably. Pittsburgh, hello. Glad you joined. Okay, we're just going to let's see. Let's go back down. Where's Angela here? But I have not learned yet how to cover my age spots on my forehead. Okay, Angela, if you will, send me a message with a selfie and let me look and see where they are, where your spots are, and yeah, I can help you. Okay, they're on your forehead. You told me that. Yeah, send me a message because I really think that I can help you with that. I really do. age spots, sunspots, I think they're pretty much the same thing. It depends on how big they are. It may just be adding another highlight shade, something that simple, you know, a $16 fix. If not, we may need to go into Demi. Demi's a great product as well. Indianapolis, Southwest Virginia, Wilmington, Delaware, Ireland. Hello, Ireland. We're coming to the UK by the end of the summer, so I'm hoping September, October. That would be awesome. Iowa. You had that cool basketball gal. Yeah, of course, I'm an LSU fan, but yeah, she is so good. Caitlin, I can't remember her last name, but Caitlin, yeah, good for her. Great thing for the sport, definitely. Newport Beach, California. Wow, we're all over the place. Really cool. Sweden, I so want to go to Sweden. California. Yeah, send me that message. And like I say, just a selfie, if you will, and just show me, you know, like what it is, and let's do something about that. Oh, Greece. I was just in Greece in November. We did a cruise of the Mediterranean and the Greek islands. Oh God, your islands are like fabulous. Mykonos was like my favorite. Yeah, it's like one day I need to live there. I don't want to, I need to. You know, there is a difference in a want and a need. Hi, London. We're coming to you. Yes, at the end of the summer. Sicily. I married a New Orleans Sicilian. Yes, I did. Yeah, good looking men. All righty. So let's just keep doing we got a little bit. I just love to see where people are from. All right, let's do a little bit more of blending up here with our contour. And notice how I'm not bringing the contour down any further than where I placed it. I'm just like marrying the edges of all of this makeup together, because again, you want to leave the shadows where you put them, where you took them away. You don't want to blend that out either. So let's just continue to blend. There we go. There we go. Fluff the hair a little bit. Don't forget your eyes, because we used our Lip&Cheek as our eyeshadow. And again, I do have eyeshadow tutorials where I actually use like real eyeshadows. I love those too, but I love the quickness of using the lip and the cheek just to give that little bit extra that little bit extra of how you want to look that day. You know, it kind of pulls everything together and you look more put together than usually I really am. So there we go. That's it. One brush, one compact, 4 shades. And you know what? I didn't blend my cheeks. See? Boy, I am just a mess, without a doubt. To do your cheeks, you just need to soften your contour just a little bit. I like to stipple it twice. Thank you. And then grab that contour with the Lip&Cheek and just drag it up into the temples. Same thing over here on the cheeks. There we go. You know how some days you have it all together and other days you don't? This is a don't day, but that's okay. I'm so glad you're here. Now, there we go. Now we're all put together. And again, I did tell you it did need to be set. So I used 2 different setting sprays. Seint setting spray is great. You can use it as a primer. You can use it to set. I also like NYX. If you're not crazy about the glow that the Seint cream makeup gives, and you want more of a matte finish, you can't beat NYX. NYX is so good. Hi, Canada. Glad you're here. So what I also, since I live in a very humid part of the country, I also use NYX. Let me get it out of here and then I will show you. I use my buff brush to place my powder, but I'll show you the top of the container. This setting powder has cornstarch in it. Good stuff. So we're just going to press it, and you want a very dense brush. That's why I use the buff brush to set. Now, why? Because the buff brush is our full coverage brush. If you want a lighter coverage, then you just change your brush. This is a medium coverage. If you want full coverage, then you change your brush. You use this one. You use the buff brush. So that's why, there we go. I basically changed my brush is because I need to use the setting powder with the cornstarch in it. There we go. And I really only set like my T-zone, and because I don't want to take the whole glow away. Now, since I did use a gloss Lip&Cheek as my eyeshadow, I'm going to set it too. Now you can set your powder eyeshadow, and I suggest that you do that, but especially if you use like Love Spell or today we use Black Cherry. What are some of the others? Sunshine State. All of these make beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow, and you're putting it on while you're doing the rest of it. See how pretty that is? So simple. Now, this is the setting powder that I use. So if you are in a very humid place, this is great setting powder that works well with the cream makeup. No two ways about it. How do you get started with Seint? You need a color match, and that's an easy thing. The hardest part is sending me a makeup-free selfie. That was the hardest part for me, because I know what I look like without my makeup on, and I didn't want to share it with someone I didn't know. Your selfie is safe in my hands. I'm not going to show it to anyone, I promise. So what I want you to do is go to a window in your house, pull your curtains back, and look outside. Now this window needs to have natural light coming in. So not sunlight, just natural light. So without your makeup on, stand about a foot away from the window, take your phone, look directly into it so, you know, you've got a good close-up for me. Get your face, your neck, and part of your décolleté if you can. And then you just send it to me. You can comment match in the comments, or I'll have a copy down here if you're catching the replay to where it will automatically send you the link for the color match. It's 100% free, as always, no obligation to buy. The gift from me to you. But believe me, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, what do you have to lose? One compact, one brush. Thank you so much for joining me from all over the world. You have a wonderful day. And remember, you be the reason someone smiles today. Yes, you will love this. You will love this. What you love about this is it doesn't run if you're sweating. That is 100% right, because again, where I live, that's all we do is sweat. Air conditioning inside, of course, but once you go outside, especially now, we're in not full-blown summer. We're in what we call pre-summer, where it's only between like the low 90s. High 80s, low 90s. The high 90s are coming, and that's just you can feel the air. Yes, unbelievable. Thank you, Angela, for that comment. You be the reason someone smiles today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.